A family tour of Ireland is definitely an unforgettable experience, but finding a tour that is designed for families, as opposed to a tour that is just family friendly, can be difficult. But I've done the research, and today I'm sharing the best tours of Ireland for families. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining me again here on the Traveling in Ireland podcast. Today's podcast is brought to you by my own Traveling in Ireland tours. Now, these are tours designed by me, and they are the type of tour that I would like to take. They're small group tours. We travel in a luxury mini coach, and we visit sites that are both on and off the beaten path. Each stop on these tours, from the attractions and the accommodations to the included meals and activities, has been carefully chosen for its memory-making experience and warm Irish welcome. You can learn more about the 2022 tours at IrelandFamilyVacations.com and click Guided Tours in the top navigation bar. And as a special bonus, if you book your tour by December 11th, you will receive a special taste of Ireland from me just in time for the holidays. Now, let's dig into what I learned when I searched for family-friendly tours of Ireland. So, an internet search for family trips to Ireland or family tours in Ireland brought up initially a lot of ads, and then there were loads and loads of results for tour companies. But a closer look at those revealed that many of those were just general tours of Ireland that welcomed kids, but they weren't really designed with family travel in mind. So I dug through the top search results, and then I dug through more on pages 1, 2, 3, 4, and I found a handful of tours that will be really, really great. They're designed with families in mind and offer what it looks like a really terrific experience. Now, I do want to mention that beyond my own tours, I don't have a relationship with any of the tours that I am going to mention here. These were just the tours that, as I was doing the research, really jumped out to me and showed me that they were designed and really built with families in mind. And I think that these are going to offer the best family experiences of an escorted or guided tour in Ireland. Now, one of the questions I do get when people are talking with me about their trip to Ireland is, how much does a family trip to Ireland cost? In podcast episode 102, titled How Much Does It Cost to Go to Ireland?, I shared that the average daily cost of an Ireland vacation can range from anywhere from 65 to 150 euro a day, which right now with the currency conversion is about 73 to 169 US dollars per day per person. And that's a pretty wide margin, and I dig into it more in that podcast. When you're looking at a guided family tour of Ireland, you're going to find a higher daily rate as well as that large price spread, because it's really dependent on the type of tour you take and the level of luxury that you choose to go with that. The tours I'm highlighting in this episode range from about $350 to $850 per person per day. And all the links to each tour are in the show notes. So as always, just click through to those and you will find all the information you need about everything I have talked about in this episode. Now, when you're searching for family tours of Ireland, you want to look at a few key things. So be sure to listen to podcast episode 103, 5 Things to Consider Before You Book a Vacation Package, so that you know exactly what you need to be looking at piece by piece as you dig into any vacation packages that you're interested in. Now, most tour companies that are offering a vacation package to families are usually offering a self-drive package that includes a rental car and accommodations, but those are not escorted tours of Ireland. Now, I'm not going to deny that having everything booked all at once is handy, because it definitely is. but today I'm actually just covering escorted tours of Ireland and not self-drive. But don't forget, you can get free Ireland Family Vacation itineraries at IrelandFamilyVacations.com. So if you're looking for an itinerary but not necessarily a guided tour, check those out. Okay, digging in. When you're researching escorted tours of Ireland, it's important to know what type of tour you're looking for. There are 3 main types of tours. You'll find a group tour. Sometimes people will call those a big bus tour, and those have more people on them, usually 40, sometimes more. Sometimes you'll find them to have as few as 25. Then you have small group tours. Those usually range from 12 to 20 people. And then you have private family tours or driver guided tours that are restricted only to the member of your family or group. So let's start with group tours. I found 2 group tours that were designed for families. The first is Talks Ireland Forever Tour. It looks like it's incredibly interactive, completely designed with families in mind. Some of the terrific features that it has are luxury accommodations and some hands-on pottery making and cooking, and there's even an evening with a storyteller. Transportation for this tour is not specified, but the tours that I've seen from this company tend to be those group or big bus type tours. The tour is 8 days and is recommended for ages 8 and up. It's priced from $4,690 per person, and that price is for the land journey only. It does not include airfare. This tour begins in Dublin and ends in Shannon, so you would need to arrange transport back to Dublin if your flight returns from there. The second large group tour is from Adventures by Disney. Now, they're known for bringing that Disney magic to their vacations, and their Ireland family vacation is no exception. Their accommodations are luxurious. You're going to get to stay in a castle on your final night, and they have special activities that include a shamrock hunt, butter making demonstration, a birds of prey demonstration, and scone making, as well as quite a few others. Now, like I said, this is a large group tour. You are transported by motor coach, which is a large bus. The tour is 8 days and is recommended for ages 6 and up, though children aged 4 and above are welcome. Prices for that tour begin at $5,509 per person, but that is the lowest price. The costs are really higher, especially if you're going during that busier season of June, July, and the beginning of August. The price is for the land journey only and does not include airfare. The tour begins in Dublin and ends in Shannon, so for this one as well, you would need to arrange your transport back to Dublin if your flight is returning from there. If you're looking for a small group tour, I have a couple of options for you. The first being the Backroads Family Multi-Adventure Tour. Now, this looks like a terrific option if your family loves active adventure. They have luxury accommodations in Kenmare and Killarney, and those accommodations are going to be terrific for relaxing after these busy and active days. The adventure activities included on this tour are hiking and biking, and though it's not specified, this appears to be a small group tour. Transportation is provided by van shuttles, coach transfer, and of course, bikes. The tour is 6 days, and it seems to be available to all ages, though it appears that young children who can't ride a full-size bike will be on trailer cycles, also known as tag-alongs in the U.S., or in pull-behind bike trailers. Prices for this range from $4,999 to $5,299 based on double occupancy, and the prices for the land journey only and does not include airfare. This tour begins and ends in Cork, which you can easily access by train from Dublin. The second tour is my own small group tour, Discover the Sunny Southeast. This is a tour that I designed for families, and it's based on past travel with my own family. So there are a lot of really fun activities on it. 4-star accommodations all throughout, including the Brook Lodge Hotel in McCredden Village, 2 Georgian Manors, and a luxury cliffside hotel. Now, I designed this tour with options to fit all activity levels. So if you're not comfortable doing a day-long bike ride, there is another activity for you to join in on. And it also includes special activities like an afternoon tea, a cooking experience with an Irish chef, a super fun hedge maze, and an amazing cliff walk. This is an 8-night tour, and it's available to all ages. The cost is €2,650 per person sharing. The price is for the land journey only and does not include airfare. And this tour begins and ends in Dublin. And now we are on to private tours. Private tours of Ireland are also known as driver guide or chauffeur tours, and they're a perfect way to see Ireland at your own pace. Now, my preferred company for this is my tour partner, Ireland Chauffeur Travel. They have a large variety of luxury vehicles and the ability to book all kinds of accommodations from bed and breakfast to castles. So they can really work with you to plan an Ireland vacation that fits your interests, your travel goals, and your budget. Prices for a family of 4 with 3-star accommodations begin around €2,750 per person. For more information and a custom itinerary, you can visit IrelandChauffeurTravel.com and be sure to use code IRFV2021 to receive a 5% discount. Or you can reach out to Michelle Lee. She is the personal consultant for my Traveling in Ireland podcast listeners, and her email is michelle@IrelandChauffeurTravel.com. The link is right there in the show notes. And again, if you do reach out to Michelle, be sure to use that booking code IRFV2021 to get your discount. Now, there are obviously other companies that provide private family tours in Ireland. A few that I found that really seem to be doing a great job of reaching the family market are Irish Tourism. And there were no tour prices on their website, but you can reach out to them and get a price on request. Talk also does private guided tours, and those start at about €2,050 per person. Wilderness Ireland has Ireland adventure tours for family from about €2,450 per person. Lynott Tours has family guided tours from $3,472 per person, and Adventures by Disney also does private family touring beginning at $5,899 per person. So, what questions do you have about family travel in Ireland? I would love to answer them for you, or any general Ireland travel questions you might have. You can email me directly, Jody@IrelandFamilyVacations.com, or message me on Instagram at IrelandFamilyVacations. Now, before I sign off, I would love to ask you a favor. If you enjoyed this podcast, would you leave a 5-star review at Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or Android? If you can't leave a review on your podcast app, would you leave a review at the Ireland Family Vacations Facebook page? Or take a screenshot of this podcast and tag me at Ireland Family Vacations on Instagram with a few kind words. It really means a lot to have your support and reviews. As always, thanks so much for listening, and until next time, slán go fóill.